Hello, this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got a couple of big targets who will try to be key contributors in both the pass and run games today. It's the Patriots going up against the Redskins. So now let's go to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where Jim and Phil have the call.
Redskins, Patriots on EA Sports as we come to you from Foxborough, Massachusetts for today's game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance alongside Phil Simms. And I guess the big question, Phil, before kickoff is what do you expect here today?
You know, Jim, I expect these coaches to be aggressive. You can't go out here and just hope the other team makes mistakes. You got to go out there and take it. So do it with your play calling. You know, try some trick plays. Do whatever you have to do to give your team the edge.
The Redskins are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. Steven Gostkowski now ready to kick the ball and get this game started. We're underway here. Thompson's going to test the coverage here. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. That return's good for about 21. The gunslinger at quarterback is Kirk Cousins out of Michigan State University. He was a fourth-round pick by the Redskins back in 2012.
Kirk Cousins was a fourth-round draft pick out of Michigan State University. This is a good, solid NFL quarterback.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose. One of the top targets in the passing game today should be Jordan Reed.
Man, if Jordan Reed can stay healthy, I think he's an all-pro tight end. He just has excellent speed. He can really run routes, and he can catch the football no matter where you throw it.
Reed's lined up outside on the right.
Let's go.
Second down and 10. And Morris is going to secure the handoff. And that's a gain of 10.
So many times you watch football too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
Now third and short following the run. The Redskins are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
The Patriots defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
They're set to punt it away now. Edelman from the 14. Gains 12. He has won Super Bowls. He has won MVP awards. He continues to dominate the game. Quarterback Tom Brady.
I think some of the things that are not talked about enough when you talk about Tom Brady, how tough he is and how well he moves in the pocket. That, along with good decisions and a good arm, that's why he's one of the best.
Snap back to Brady from the gun. LaFell with the grab. Gains 19.
That time it's a short pass to the receiver, and I give him all the credit. He takes a short pass and turns it into a long gain. He has the move to get it done, and he did that time.
First down, offense readying for the snap. First down here after the completion. Brady is in the shotgun. And Amendola comes up with the catch.
When the offense crosses the 50-yard line on defense, you have to be careful now because it gives the offense a little confidence. And what they're going to do here, they're looking for the big play down the field for that quick score. So on defense, you better play safe.
That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4.
Brady is lined up. 2 tight ends set. Blunt. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
The 37 is the line of scrimmage. Brady's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The Patriots get a first down.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
The 26.
First down and 10.
Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact. Now, let's talk about the offensive unit. At tight end, a man who posted record numbers his first 3 years in the league, Rob Gronkowski.
There's no doubt the New England Patriots, they missed him on the offensive side because he's such a versatile player. A deep receiver down the field, a good blocker, and you can move him all around the field. And not for anything else, he just brings a lot of chemistry and excitement to your offense.
Robinson's there to make the tackle. Now for the defensive starters. He's gotten better every year in this league since coming out of Grambling State in 2006, Jason Hatcher.
Well, you want to force on the inside. Jason Hatcher is one of those guys. He can stop the run, strong enough to hold up against the offensive lineman, and also quick enough to find ways to get to the quarterback.
The Redskins sat at the line, dime package. The Patriots from the 22. The Patriots now move the chains.
Nothing like throwing a short pass and watching it turn into a long gain. Good job that time by the quarterback finding the open guy.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
First and goal from the 6. Gets it out for the completion.
The Redskins defense, they really understand situational football. They know they're in the red zone. You can't give up plays. That time they give up the completion, but they rally to the football and keep the play to no gain.
2nd down now. Blunt. And he gains maybe 3.
Tim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Marching down the field and taking their time. 3rd and goal at the 4. Has it. Touchdown. That's a big way to get the momentum in your favor with that touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the first quarter, you're on top of the other team, and you just feel like, hey, we got things under control, and you're putting pressure on the opposition to go out there and try to make something happen.
The Patriots now will tack on the extra point. Add the extra point. The kick is good. Brady certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. Steven Gostowski's readying his team for the kickoff. Ross has got it. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots with an ideal start to this game. The defense making a stop on the opening drive, and then their offense able to drive down and get points right away.
That's what you want to see. You want to see your whole team get incorporated into the game, and that's what's happened so far. The defense spurred things on. Let's see if they can keep it going.
The Patriots will come out in the dime. First down at the 25. Morris out to the right. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down coming up. The Redskins all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Out of the shotgun formation. Going deep. But it falls incomplete. For this core defensive unit, he's played corner, he's played safety. A former first-rounder out of Rutgers, Devin McCourty.
Yeah, moving Devin McCourty to safety was really a tremendous move because he's like a quarterback. So he gets back there at the safety position, and he can just see everything and make plays from that position.
The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 3rd and 3. And the pass is thrown away. This defense in the early going looks like a mighty feisty bunch here today, Phil.
Well, I think they thought coming into today's game, by us talking to the coaches, they thought their defense was going to play well, and that was a good series that time by them.
The Redskins call for the punt. Edelman, he'll return this one. That return's good for about 15.
Edelman is able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. what speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
The Patriots take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
First down at the 29. Looking for some daylight up the middle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down following the run. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount. Murphy's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Redskins defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line and they tackle the runner for a loss.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. Third down and 6. The Patriots get a first down. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Brady's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. It's now 1st and 10. Brady, handoff. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down here after the run. The Patriots at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. That's reception number 2 for him.
The Patriots coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on first down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's 2nd and short.
Set up now at the 39-yard line. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 2nd down, 3 to go. Blount. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
The Patriots running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 3 on the play. The football sits at the 42-yard line. The Patriots lined up, bunch formation. 3rd and 5. Lewis has got it. Screenplay.
Well, there's a phrase we have for quarterbacks that get a little nervous in the pocket. We call it cabin fever. I think that's what happened that time. He got a little nervous, and the throw was way off the mark.
And so now they'll bring out Allen to punt. No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. The Redskins gearing up for their next drive now as defense has become the order of the day here. These teams trading punts on the previous 2 possessions.
Yeah, when you're playing a game like this as a quarterback, you know the defenses are hot, and the one you're playing against is tough. So you got to be careful, be very smart in your decision making. Don't take any chances in a situation like this.
Morris lined up as the single back. The Redskins have it at the 24. And Morris is taken down at the 26.
Morris is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Double tight end formation.
Genie Collins gets to the quarterback.
When you're a corner, you can take some chances when you know your defense can sack the quarterback without blitzing. Good job that time by the defense in front.
Can they overcome the sack? Third down on the way.
Kirk Cousins will take the snap from out of the gun.
They'll go shotgun here.
Andre Roberts with the reception. This defense off to a terrific start.
Well, they call third down the money down because you try to keep drives going. And right now the defense has all the money because they're the ones getting it done.
All set to punt here.
The first quarter is behind us, and we'll step aside as you watch the NFL on EA Sports.
Snickers, you're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Not a whole lot of scoring here as we welcome you back to the action.
They're in punting formation.
Edelman from the 16 has 12 on this play.
A look at Julian Edelman right there. He's been less a part of their attack than is the norm for him. It hasn't cost them, though, as they've managed to grab the lead here in the first half.
Anytime you have a star wide receiver and he is not playing well, even though your team is winning, he feels like he's losing. So get him involved in the game. Give him some easy catches so he can pick his confidence up and he can be a part. And, man, you can go on and find a way to get this done.
The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Gains 5.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Second down after that pass play. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount.
They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
The Redskins guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were at it in the backfield and made the tackle.
This is third down.
The Patriots will look to get to the 37 to pick up a first down. Brady from the gun. And it's hauled in by Edelman. Robinson's there that time for the tackle.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
And the Patriots are going to punt it. And good coverage here as they'll cover this one up as their defense heads onto the field. The Redskins, Phil, what's the issue with this team? This offense specifically. 3 straight drives without a score.
Well, Jim, I'd say this. It's bad coaching. I just hate what they're trying to do on the offensive side. They're not putting their players in position to give them a chance to compete against this defense. They've got to change things up, give their offense a chance, and give these players a chance.
The Redskins will look to get set. It's been a close game so far. The score's 7-0.
Let's go.
From the shotgun. And it's caught by Jordan Reed.
Redskins did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now, second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
Second down, even after the completion. Cousins lines up in the pistol. He runs with it right up the gut. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. We'll head back to the field now. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible. It's first down as they head to the line. And Morris has got it on the handoff. That's McCourty making the stop. The Redskins trail in this one, and the running game has not been an asset. And Morris is going to get more touches, and you know he has to learn how to find some openings to get his team back in this one.
You know, I agree with that, Jim, but also I think you got to start to think about changing the play calling. Get this defense off balance, then go back to the run and see if you can catch them off guard.
Trying to power his way right up the middle. They're able to move the chains after that last run. McCoy's set in the pistol. And Morris is taking the handoff. And it's Ninkovich there to meet him.
Morris is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The Patriots defense now is going to go nickel. They want to keep feeding him the football. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Morris is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
Third down now. McCoy is back in shotgun formation. Pierre Garçon has the catch.
You can do all you want on the defensive side. You can give a lot of looks, but it's just too easy for the quarterbacks and receivers to throw and catch.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. 2 tight ends on the field here.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
First down at the 48. Weaving it down the field. Devin McCourty gets the theft. And not only does their defense protect the lead, they force the interception and give their offense a chance to increase the advantage before halftime.
Good job by the defense. You know what they did? They just put more self-doubt into the opponent's offense. They're going to have a hard time snapping out of this today.
A look at Julian Edelman right there. It's not often you see him as absent from their offense as he's been so far today, Phil.
Yeah, it says a lot about their football team, doesn't it? When their star wide receiver is not part of the game and not really contributing the way you'd like to see him, but you still are up. That says something. You got a good football team.
First down at the 18. Gronkowski has it. 3rd catch today so far.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
First down on the way. Midway, 2nd quarter. Knighton with the sack.
Well, we know one thing. If you're a defensive tackle, you got power. And it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella, busting through there and getting the sack on the QB.
Coming up, 2nd down. They bring in the extra tight end. Blunt trying to plow ahead. Robinson's going to make the tackle.
Nothing like a running back who fights for every extra yard. When you get that extra yard or two, what it does, it just creates better situations for your offense.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run. From the gun. Brady to Amendola. And so now they'll bring out Allen to punt. This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense will now try to get some, as defense has become the theme of this one today, Phil.
This is not bad offense. This is just great defense. Both sides. My gosh, I love what they're doing. They're playing with such enthusiasm. They have so much emotion. And when you play like this on the defensive side, you usually have great success.
Get ready. Red 38. Red 38.
First down at the 20. And it's just thrown away. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. And Morris is going to take the handoff now.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's third and long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
It'll be third down.
Let's go. 188. 188.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. Midway through the second quarter, and the defense gets the ball back to the offense, looking to extend the lead.
Well, they got it rolling here as a football team. The defense did its job. Now can the offense, like you said, go out there and extend the lead, string some good plays together, and put this other team in a tough situation.
They're set to punt it away now. Edelman, he'll return this one. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line. That return's good for about 13. The Redskins defense, Bill, where are they right now mentally after the last time giving up a couple of first downs, but in the end, forcing the punt?
Well, they feel great. And I'll give a lot of credit to the coaches on the sideline. I thought they put the players in good positions, and the players took advantage of it.
The Redskins go with the dime formation here on defense. First down at the 28. Tom Brady unleashes, intercepted. Tackles made.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Redskins offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
The football rest at the 44. An extra tight end on the field for this one. First and 10. The give. And Morris is tackled down at the 39.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Coming to the line at the 39. Second down and 5. And Morris is handed the football.
The Patriots defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop the runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Loss of a couple that time. On on the way, third down. The Redskins come out with a split backfield. Thompson's taking it on the screen. Gains 17.
Jim, years ago, you never would have seen a screen pass on third down. But offenses are so varied now, you see it more and more. That was nice execution on that play, and it picked up a first down.
They come to the line, and it's first down. It's a two tight end formation. They'll go Brown. Picked up a couple that time.
Morris is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Second down coming up. Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield. And Morris is going to secure the handoff. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. And now as we head back to the field, we've got an offense trying to get some momentum going before the first half draws to a close. The offense coming to the line inside the opponent's 20. The Redskins get set at the line, needing to get to the 14 for a first. 3rd and 6. Thompson's the receiver on the screen. Timeout called by the defensive unit. Everybody's back out on the field now after that defensive timeout. .40-yard field goal attempt coming up. And the kick is good for 3. Approaching the half, and that field goal has to make them feel good about their play as they keep things close.
Jim, no doubt about it. What they're saying to the opponents, look out. This game is not over. We're going to be here all day long.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick. Lewis going to run this one out. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. A look at Julian Edelman right there. It's been a slow start to this game for him. He hasn't been the receiving threat that we're used to seeing, but his team leads.
Shows you how many weapons they have on the offensive side. You're right. He has not been a weapon. He is playing poorly, but they're winning the football game, and that's what's most important.
The Patriots will take the snap from the 25. That's a gain of 10.
There is nothing like having a great tight end on your offense now. There's so many things you can do with them. Remember, They're in the middle of the field. They can go down the middle. They can go outside. They can go short. They can go across. They can go out. Tough to cover the tight ends in this league now.
Brady's completion percentage, 80% on the day. Brady's got it in the gun. Brady throws it into the big mitts of Rob Gronkowski. Here we are in the first half, and the tight end has already put up numbers that would be good enough for a full game or two.
Yeah, the numbers look great, but I give a lot of credit to the offensive line. Good blocking, and this quarterback so far, he has been pinpoint, and the tight end is taking advantage of it.
The Patriots use another timeout here, and they have one left. Moving it to the other side of the field at the 49. Brady's going to take the snap from the shotgun. To the sideline and complete.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
First down here. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Snap back to Brady from the gun. Gronkowski in stride, and he's home for the touchdown. What a fine start to this game. Here we are late in the second quarter. They put up another touchdown, Phil.
Well, they got a nice lead, and they like to take this in at halftime. And if you're the coach of the team that's leading at halftime, you know what you tell your players? Hey, guys, good job. Let's keep that going. You pat them on the rear and tell them how good they are because, hey, this has been a clinic so far in the first half.
And the point after is good. The Redskins ready to return the kick. Thompson's going to test the coverage this time. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. A look at Dante Hightower right there. He's been the leader for them in what's been a terrific defensive effort up to this point, partner.
And you know what he does? He brings energy to the defense. There's no question about that. And I love the way he plays. It just rubs off on all of his teammates.
Cousins lines up in the pistol. The Redskins take it from the 23. And a flag comes out. That's McCourty making the stop.
Holding defense.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. The Redskins come out and a bunch set. First down at the 43. Deshaun Jackson has the catch. The Redskins are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Offense getting set now following the timeout. Second and 5 coming up. Morris lined up as the single back. Looking to go deep. He caught it. That's McCourty making the stop. Timeout's called, and we're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Dropping back 3. Morris with the grab. And picks up maybe 3 or 4. Second and 6 coming up.
You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use the timeout.
Morris is stopped there. After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3. Hurry up, 2-minute offense. Dropping back now into the shotgun. And that'll close the gap. We're approaching halftime, and they put themselves in a great position to strike in the second half.
Just changed everything, didn't it? I mean, the way you and I look at the football game, but of course, it really changes the way the teams look at it. And that quick score, that puts you in a great frame of mind getting close to halftime.
Inside of the uprights. The Redskins setting up here for the kickoff. Brady will lead his offense back onto the field here as this goes for a touchback. Brady getting set to begin this possession. It's been a heck of a day for him up to this point, partner.
Well, we expect nothing less. He's an excellent player. When he gets a chance and you give him an opportunity to make a play, he seems to always come through with it.
Takes the knee. Neither offense able to pull away in a first half that saw two defenses matching each other step for step. Larry Ridley coming up next to break down this first half.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Both teams have arguably played well enough to be leading at this point, but you see the score and realize this one may very well come down to the wire. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. 3rd and goal. Brady's going to complete the pass, and after the short pass, he'll score. They strike first in the half. Now 1st and 10, Brady's on point with the throw, and that goes as a 26-yard touchdown. Patriots push their lead to 11. Redskins have it late in the second. Cousins going to find his mark, and that connection will lead to a gain of 34 yards. Still a little time left on the clock. It's Cousins with a completion over the middle, and that goes as a 10-yard touchdown, closing the gap to 4. So that's it for us. We'll go back now to Foxborough for the start of the second half.
Gillette Stadium is the site of today's game. Jim Nance, Phil Simms here with the call as we get set for the start of the third quarter. The Redskins getting set for the kickoff. With this kick, the second half is underway. Lewis is running this one out. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Redskins defense finds themselves trailing here, Phil, but a stop right out of the box to start the second half could swing the momentum for their side.
It could, Jim. You know, at halftime when your team is losing, usually on the offensive side, they're going, okay, guys, let's do this and that. On the defensive side, it's all about yelling, give us more energy, play harder, be tougher. So that's what I expect from the defense right here.
The third quarter begins with this play. Robinson's in on the tackle.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
The Redskins with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount. And that'll be a gain of about 2. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
3rd down. The Patriots will look to get to the 37 to pick up a 1st down. And he's going to be dropped. And that's a 3 and out for the offense.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
And so now they'll bring out Allen to punt. Let's see what he can do here. And that's a gain of 9. The Redskins will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. They keep the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see them march down here and score again.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 30. Morris looking for a lane. Hightower's there to make the tackle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
It's now 2nd down.
Morris is in the backfield.
Let's go.
Has the reception all alone. That's his first reception today.
The Redskins look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
And Morris is in the backfield. Single back set. They're going back up top. Deshaun Jackson on the receiving end.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7.
And Morris has got it on the handoff.
Pat Chung makes the tackle.
The Redskins have tried a couple of different ways to get the running game going, but it hasn't paid off. And Morris has been stopped from the first quarter.
Running game has no chance. That's obvious. We've seen it here today, and it's time for this offense to open it up, quit trying to run the football, and throw it down the field.
3rd down and 4.
Thompson's ready to run off the screen.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
The Redskins call for the punt.
And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not.
The Patriots weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
The Redskins lined up in the nickel. 1st down at the 29. And gains about 1. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
2nd down after going to the ground game the first play.
Blunt. Riley's the one who brings them to the ground. As they continue to lead, you do wonder if this team will run the football more, even though it has been really ineffective to this point.
No, I'd say this. I would go with the pass. You know, you can win the game in the NFL just passing the football. That's what they're going to have to do here today. The run game, it's been rough, and I don't see it changing.
3rd and 9. Down the field. On target.
Well, the defense, they give them a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Brady is in the shotgun. Brady to Amendola. The Patriots have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Brady's been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? When your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he has rewarded the coaches.
Second down and 2.
Handoff made.
In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
From the 29-yard line.
The Patriots have it at the 29.
And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. At this point in the game, midway through the third, that touchdown has them on the brink of putting this game away.
And they're starting to put their mark on this game, Jim, and you just got to be careful. Don't let it get away from you right here. Find a way to go out there and score on the offensive side and get back into this football game.
The Patriots for the extra point. The point after try is in the books. Steven Gostowski's readying his team for the kickoff.
Thompson's got it. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Patriots defense got tested on that last drive, but eventually it led to a punt.
Yeah, it was an awesome job by the defense. They really did a lot of things correct. They hustled. They played hard. That is the cornerstones of any good defense.
First down at the 25. It's complete to Deshaun Jackson. That's his 4th catch of the day.
The Redskins did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now 2nd and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
Second and 2 coming up.
Morris lined up as the single back. The Redskins from the 32. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
First down here after the run.
Let's go.
And Morris is taking the handoff.
It's Rob Ninkovich who makes the tackle.
Morris is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Let's go.
He'll get it again. And Morris is stopped there. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
3rd and 1 coming up.
Let's go. Fred, 38. Fred, 38.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 45. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
Well, everybody talks about the pass in the NFL. When it's 3rd and short, you got to man up and be tough and strong. Nice job that time by the offensive line. They let the running back get in there and pick up the 1st down.
Get ready. 188.
1st and 10. Jones is going to take the handoff now.
Jones is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The ball is spotted at the 49.
Get ready. Fred, 38. Fred, 38.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. And it's caught by Andre Roberts. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
It's 3rd down coming up. Morris lined up as the single back. To the ground. And he's tackled down after picking up the 1st. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Morris is able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Kirk Cousins takes a look now from under center. Second and 10 coming up. Reads a receiver all the way out to the right. The Redskins snap it at the 41. Jones tackled down at the 38.
Jones is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
This has been a long drive so far. That'll bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter here in Foxborough, about halfway between Providence and Boston, and we'll return in a moment for the start of the 4th. The Redskins offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the 4th quarter. That is play number 10 on this drive. Final quarter underway now with this snap.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
This will be a field goal attempt from 53 yards out. The field goal attempt is, and that field goal should help to make this an entertaining 4th quarter.
Well, I have no doubt it's going to be an entertaining 4th quarter, but I thought the coach should have not tried the field goal there that time. I would have gone for it on 4th down and tried to get 7 points.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick. Lewis has got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Look at the numbers, Phil. This is a running back that struggled early, but since then has really found his rhythm.
Yeah, but the run game doesn't work. It just looks really ugly to everybody, to the team and the fans. But they stayed with it, and now this thing is starting to look, well, not pretty, but pretty good.
The Patriots will come to the line. Still a very close game here in the 4th quarter. The score's 21-13. First down at the 25. Handoff out of the I formation. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going.
Tom Brady under center. Brady finds Gronkowski. And at the 37, he'll be brought down. That's reception. Number 7 for him. Big and open. That's what this tight end's been today, Phil.
Yeah, we see it more and more. Tight ends getting the football from their quarterbacks. Why? Because they're going against linebackers. They're faster and usually bigger than the linebackers. That's matchups you love on the field.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Loss of 3 on the play.
The football sits at the 40. Second down and 13.
They call his name again. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Now looking at third down.
The Patriots need to get to the 27 to pick up a first.
And it's swatted away.
Well, the game is close. You're losing. It's third down. You need to get a stop, and the defense doesn't. Now it's fourth down, and they give the football back to their offense.
And now lining up for a 53-yard field goal. And the kick, it's through there. The kick is good. They add another 3 here at the start of the fourth quarter to make things a little more comfortable for them, Phil.
Oh, I think they're feeling good. They like where they stand right now, and everything you do is try to milk that clock and speed the process up as the game goes on.
The Redskins ready to return the kick. Ross has got a chance for a return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Redskins bring their offense onto the field. The last time they had control of the football, they did not come away empty-handed, but did not get a touchdown either.
Well, they got that field goal, and I think that's important. That field goal gave them a little confidence. They got some points up there that always makes you feel good on the offensive side. Now take advantage of that good feeling. Go out there and score a touchdown this time.
Let's see if they can finish off a drive. Cousins lines up in the pistol. First down at the 23. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. That's reception number 2 for him.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
First down here. The Patriots come out in a dime package. Morris on the screen. And Morris is met at the 30.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. From the shotgun. And methodically, he just throws it away. Second down after the incompletion. The Patriots defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Garcon has a reception.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
After that last reception, they are still 8 yards away from a first. 3rd and 8 coming up. Drop back, shotgun formation. Collins rushes in and takes him down.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
He'll try this one from 51. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
Coach's decision, this was easy. His field goal kicker is hot, so don't even hesitate. You send him out there, and what do you know? Another kick right down the middle.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick. Amendola is going to start his return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Patriots on a quest for their third straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL, not the way they're making it look, and they're confident, they look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch.
First down at the 29. They go draw. Knighton's there to take him down.
Good job that time by the defense. They're down. It's in the fourth quarter. They are expecting the offense to run the football, and they stop it for a couple yards.
Second down. Time's running out on this one. Midway through the fourth. And that'll gain just a few yards.
When you have a lead in the fourth quarter, you like these short completions because you pick up yards and that clock keeps moving.
They still face 3rd and 6 even after that last successful pass play. Brady's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Brady's going to take it from the gun. Chandler's got the catch and the first.
The Patriots really got it going now. They got confidence. They got momentum. They got a small lead here in the second half. And that first down, what does it do? It just gives the offensive coordinator confidence. And, of course, this quarterback, he is always ready to go.
First down coming up. Blunt. Running room. Breaks out of the tackle. And now he'll dip out of bounds.
The Patriots offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
First down and 10. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount.
The Patriots have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
Coming up to the line at the 7. Snap it out of the gun. And it's complete to Danny Amendola. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Coming to the line at the 3. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. First and goal. Lewis handed the football. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line.
The Redskins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 2nd and goal from the 6.
Touchdown, New England Patriots. That touchdown almost assuredly was the nail in the coffin.
Oh, it absolutely was, wasn't it? And listen, the game is always won in the trenches, and what I mean by that today, the offensive line won the battle. They beat the defensive line all over the field. The pass protection was tremendous, and the run blocking was very good. That's why they won the game easily.
Extra point was good.
The Patriots kicking team comes out. Their offense now has some time to rest after picking up over 50 yards on the ground on that last drive.
Steven Gostowski's readying his team for the kickoff.
Thompson's going to test the coverage here. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Redskins step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
Get ready. Rest 30 yards.
First down at the 26. Catch made along the sideline. That's his 5th catch of the day.
How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
That play is going to be challenged. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
So the challenge pays off. The referee overturns the play.
Yeah, good challenge by the coach that time, Jim. The evidence was clear. And always, I think when you're a head coach in the NFL, you better have a trusted friend up there to tell you, watch the TV, and let you know when the challenge. Good job by the head coach.
Let's go.
The Redskins snap it at the 26.
Looking across the middle.
Yeah, but it's 3rd and long. I just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
Third down on the way. Out of the shotgun. Reed with the grab.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. The Redskins will set up. The 36 is the first down line. The Redskins from the 27. Looking long. Got the catch. One-handed. Wow, Phil, you would think when a quarterback has a game like this going that they would not only have the lead, but maybe a big lead. Instead, they're trailing.
Yeah, Jim, and, you know, look, if you look at the stats, once again, we'll say it, stats do lie. It's not all about the quarterback all the time. It is a team game, and they are just not doing it overall so far.
Coming to the line at the 37. This play set up by the long gainer. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. Set up now at the 37. The Patriots set at the line. Dime package. First down at the 37. Finds Reed. That's McCourty making the stop. After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
And it's batted down.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position, down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. The Patriots will come out in the dime. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. That's his first reception today.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Just 2 yards to go.
Let's go.
3rd and goal to go from the 2. Makes the catch. Touchdown.
It is so disappointing when you're down near the goal line and you don't score. Well, the offense doesn't have to know that disappointment this time. Good job, good play call, and a beautiful throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. And the extra point is good. The Redskins late in the game looking to get the ball back on the onside kick.
Well, they had a lot of options to choose from on the onside kick there, because I've seen him in practice do many different onside kicks, but the attempt was just not good, and they're probably going to lose the game now.
The Patriots will try to continue this scoring onslaught as a shootout has developed on both sides of the field.
I have a little advice for the offensive coordinator. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Keep the pedal to the metal. Your players are playing great, and let them keep rolling.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41. Tom Brady under center. First down at the 41. Robinson's the one who made the big stop. The Redskins will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time. Set up now at the 42. The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense. Blunt. And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line. Following that timeout, defense back out on the field. The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. Brady from the gun. Brady goes to the Gronkowski with the catch. The Redskins will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point. The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line. Takes the knee. You see the offensive totals for these teams, and it's been about two teams getting it done in different ways.
What we're seeing is two different philosophies on the offensive side from these teams here today, Jim, and it doesn't matter. All you want to do is just get it done.
Takes the knee. This is third down. For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.